There we go, we're back and jumping back into Satisfactory, continuing where we left off. So pretty much end of last episode, I believe, I expanded my iron bolt capacity. So from going from 2 constructors up to 4, I increased my iron rod and iron plate production. I have created the space elevator, and I've also got an assembler over here tugging away building reinforced iron plates. That's all been upgraded. I think for today's episode we're going to work on completing phase 1. That was the other thing, I completed all the milestones, got that all done and out of the way. Well, phase 1 anyway. I think for today's episode we're going to complete phase 1 of the space elevator and then continue from there. Hopefully we'll see if maybe we can unlock coal power, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see how far we get. So yeah, let's jump in and see how we go. Alright, so one sec. There we go. First thing I want to do is set up the assembler here to do smart plating instead. I've got all the parts for it, so that's also... there we go. I was going to say, why is it not creating? I think it was just a little bit stuck behind. But yeah, it's going to produce 2 of those per minute, so that's fine. Another thing I want to build is the MAM. Oh, there we go. Actually, hang on. Let's grab some... Oh, hang on, there's a whole container full. I'll grab those and I'll go upstairs and while stairs ramp, build the MAM so I can start doing research. I need to unlock the overclocking ability. Chuck this back here. Oop, there we go. I need to check how much my materials are, see how I'm going for fuel. There we go. Oh, yeah, I think I might have some of those. Got that. That's a start. I can do that one. I can do that one.
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
Oops, wrong button. Let me build across.
The remains researched belong to a plant-like organism hosting the larva of the flying crab, the most mature of which hatch when threatened. Hatcher remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
Collect this one. Let's set these
The
up
Summer
to
Sloop was
delete
named
because I
after
don't need
Marie
them.
Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D
Yeah, I do need that one.
department. There are many theories about the origin of this shape and why this symbol mathematically resembling a Mobius strip has found its way to both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application.
I'm just going to try and
Fun
find
fact,
Sam, which
the
I know
planet
there's
you are
loads
on
around
was
somewhere,
found and
but
named during a
I'm not
planet
rushed.
spotting event Marie
That stuff
hosted
I have.
named Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde
Chuck that back in. I
Exoplanets.
don't need that, but there we go. I've got that. I can start
Mercer
that
sphere
research.
analysis
There we go.
completed. Established local planetary signature of Massage 2,
what's
AB,
that require?
B, in the local Mercer sphere signals,
have some of
allowing
that.
them to be
I could
tracked
probably
by
do
the
that.
object scanner. Mercer spheres can also transmit data between
I'm on the rush for
specific...
gas.
Witness our scripture, witness our
that's gonna
windows.
have to
Have you
wait.
come to defile our shrine? Sins
those.
is on.
arguing the existence
I've
of
got the
intelligent alien life. While Fixit has
Okay,
figured
one of
out the
those.
method, all of the original data is still
One of those.
untranslatable.
I just need to go find the other berries.
The
Then I
mycelial
can unlock
networks of these
that one.
fungi possess unusually
these
resilient
ones, they
hyphae,
can
which show
weight, but they're not
potential for making a
urgent.
strong but lightweight natural
There you go,
fabric.
dimension depots.
Additionally, it has similar medicinal and pest
But I need to
control
find,
applications to mycelia on Earth.
SAM node first, so I can turn it into SAM fluctuators. And then I can unlock the wireless storage. Alright, so that's the start for the research there. Alright, let's go down. Let's go have a look and see how the smart plating's going. How many have I got? I got 7. I need 50, so they're going to take some time. So what I might do is while I'm waiting is I might go get some more fuel. Get some, like, chop down some trees, grab some grass, all that stuff. And then I can feed that into the containers and get my fuel going. And I think there were some stingers over there as well, so that can go towards the MAM research as well. I'm going to need them anyway. Makes it so much easier when you can just chop them down in the area instead of doing it one by one. Sulfur? Oh yeah, I'll grab it. Look, I don't really need it right now, but I'll grab
Unknown
it.
chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element
Stash it
seems
away
to
in
be
my
present
storage.
only in a solid
Save it for
state
later.
and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate fixit helmets
yeah,
are
there
of
we
such
go.
high quality. Research
go.
it in the MAM to establish
They look like cat, but they're
classification and
actually
potential
stingers.
application.
I've got the arachnophobia mode turned on. They turn into cat. Come here, you little bastard. Uh-oh. Come here. Come here. Come here. There we go. Got him.
Samples of unknown
Only
alien
because they're
species
really creepy
acquired.
looking.
Initial data suggests
alive.
these are predators, but notably
Come here,
they do
little
not
bastard.
have a traditional mouth or eyes.
Come here.
There are, however, numerous cavities on their head which
Dead?
could fulfill
Right,
a
you're
similar
dead.
function. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Right. Try and stock up on as much as I can. Good thing is these regenerate. So I don't have to worry about running out of trees and grass. This is what's going to take a while. I feel like I can unlock coal power. Gonna be running, chopping down trees, collecting grass. Fueling my generator. But yeah, really, I just need like as much as I can get. I'm using a lot of leaves. You don't get as much biomass out of leaves as you do wood. You get like leaves out of wood. But it uses a lot of leaves to make the same amount of what you get from wood. So stocking up on the grass is, yeah. Alright, sorry about that. Had to turn my microphone off there for a bit. Oh, there we go. Going on behind the camera. But yeah, alright, so I've got heaps of these in wood at the moment. But I'll finish off chopping these down and then wander over. Alright. Yay. Sorry, things going on off camera. I have to like mute my microphone. But now we're good now. Alright, I've got to remember, left side wood. So all the wood goes in there, and all the grass in this one. There we go. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Man, I gotta fix my character. I fiddled with the settings and now she's not sitting properly. I don't know, seems alright. Should be right. Alright, there we go. Alrighty, what was I doing? I've lost track of what I was doing. Oh yeah, just dumping stuff in the inventory. What am I doing? I've lost track. We're dumping all that. Oh yeah, that's right, that's got to go into the MEM research dump. And what's that? That's just iron. No, that can go. Bin that, don't need that. That can go. And then grab that and research that. Done. Cool, that's another one of those done.
The remains
What does the
researched
caption
belong
mean?
to an organism with 8 jointed legs, similar to the legs of arachnids but with
Well, I just need to
non-standard
make,
distribution and
alien
function.
proteins. Oh,
Because
easy.
its attacks focus on stabbing prey with the ends of their legs, which resemble insectoid stingers, they have been dubbed
Let's
stingers.
chuck all that in there.
Stinger remains can now be made into alien
La, la,
protein,
la.
and additional research
And
may
how's those
reveal
smart
options
loadings
for
going?
improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
I know I could just pump them directly into the space elevator, but... And that way I don't have to look it up. I'll come back to it to check it out. But, yeah. Alright, what is another thing I do need to do? I think I need to upgrade my concrete. What was I doing up here? I'm so losing track of what I'm doing. Oh, that's right. I was looking at biomass. I need biomass for... Not biomass, but... Yeah, biomass. For which one was it? It was this one. I need 100 for fabric. And just pinch it out of here. How much is that producing? Not enough. Not fast enough. I need 100 of it. Oh, there we go. Heaps. 20s. Actually, you know what I can do? Upgrade the conveyor belts for these. There we go. So now they'll work a lot quicker. Oh, I need more plates. Downstairs we go. Well, I'm gonna, while I'm here, upgrade these ones. No, I can't do those ones. I haven't got enough. But it's probably not going to output as quick anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, downstairs we go. Whee! Ow. Alright, I need more plates. And then I can upgrade those. I think. Yeah, there is conveyor belts in there. Can I get to them? No, I cannot. It's going to be a pain. I might have to move these back a little bit, just so I can get to the storage. Doesn't have to be too far, just to there. You can move them back a little bit, and then dump everything back in there. There we go. And I'll do the same for this one. Again, logistics level 2, and dump all the wood in there. Done. That's the level 2 conveyor belts done for the power, so that'll move that around a lot quicker. The problem is now I'm going to be chewing through so much reinforced plate to upgrade all these things. Wrong button. Wrong buttons. So upgrade these as well. Now they're upgraded, so that'll move things through a lot quicker. Yeah, that'll dump all that into there a lot quicker. So just, yeah, it's just going to move things around faster. Alright, now let's go check on that smart plating. Hopefully that's done so I can get back onto making reinforced plates. And then I can just pretty much go around everywhere else and upgrade the conveyor belts. Still on 36. Yeah. Once it runs out of road, because I only made 50 of them, but once it runs out of that, that'll be fine. Sorry, I'm just texting on my phone. Alright, there we go. Sorry, work related. Alright. Yeah, delete that one. There we go. Okay. I don't even know if my character's mouth... Oh, it is moving. Okay. I wasn't sure if my character's mouth was moving. It looked like it was just stuck. Okie dokie. I think I might upgrade the concrete conveyor belts because they're moving very slow, so I might set that to 1. Still out of reinforced plates. Oh, this is going to be tight. I don't think I'm going to have enough. Just so I can get the limestone moving faster. Yep, I don't have enough. One more and I need 25 iron plates, which I don't have. So if they're going to be banking up to here and then not launching, but moving a bit faster. Banking. Oh, it looked like it was banking up. I think it's just from where I've moved things. Should be fine. No, they are upgraded. Thought I missed a section or something. Okie dokie. There we go. But I think I'm not producing enough limestone anyway, because the mine's only digging up 60 a minute, where these need 45 a minute, so that's 90. I only get, well, I'm about 30 short. So I need to get another limestone mine going. Once this is done, which is almost done. Alright, 6 to go. Five to go. And back to it. Now these should be producing just fine, which they are. Great. I don't need the iron. No point holding on to it. Screws should be chugging away nicely. Which they are. I did upgrade those to level 2, right? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. I think I just upgraded the outputs. I didn't do the inputs. Yeah, doesn't matter. As long as they move and as long as they move up, fine. Alright, so just while I'm waiting on the smart plating to finish, just quickly do this MAM research. Finish that one off. I can do that for the fabric in the mycelia, I think it is. I don't know. Not the research on that. Done. And what's that one? No, it needs satyrs, which I don't have yet.
Research completed.
Sulfur.
Fabric
I can
recipe
unlock
unlocked.
sulfur.
New mycelia research
That's right,
available.
unlocking sulfur means I can unlock explosives. That could be dangerous. There we go. See? Black powder.
This unknown chemical
noble
element
is
was in
detonator.
reality an unusual mixture of solid sulfide and sulfate
what did I do? I did
materials
the
from
thing.
which sulfur can be extracted.
Oh,
Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers, which we have no use for.
there
Instead,
we go.
this element
To-do
enables
list.
access to more volatile obstacle clearing and pioneer defending tools.
Alright, just chuck all that back. I don't need it. Smart plating should be done by now. Should. Come on, one more. Give me one more. No, it's done it. It's just transporting it. Come on. Give it here. I'll do it myself. Yeah, switch that back to reinforced plates. And just dump a whole heap of plates in there as well. Let it get started. How many have I got? 35. How many screws does it need per minute? It should fill up more. I'm just watching it to see if it fills up more than what it requires. Yeah, it should be fine. I can always upgrade it anyway. Okay, let's go chuck the plates into the thing. Okay, space elevator done. Load. Seal it. And yep. Launch.
Welcome to the
Launch.
Project Assembly
Oh my God.
Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations,
Voila.
the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery,
Probably
Phase
turn on
1
chat
will be
messages.
completed
Oh,
and the
I just
distribution
skipped
platform
that.
will be
I didn't want to
constructed.
skip that.
After completion of Phase
Oh, no, I
1,
didn't skip
the
it, I just reduced
technologies
it.
of Tiers 3
Did it do the chat overlay? No, why is the chat overlay over there? Where's my... okay. Launch?
to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore and exploit for a better fix-it future.
There we go. Launch that. And fire. And there it goes. That launches up to there. One of the cool things I did like about this was watching
Phase 1 of
the
Project Assembly completed. This is only the
space
beginning of
elevator
Project
thing,
Assembly, the first step
spaceport.
towards saving the day.
grow.
You have performed adequately
expand.
so far. Reminder,
After
not
every-
only is
every- after
Fix-It
every
saving
phase you complete
humanity,
it, it's
it
just
is
like,
saving all of Earth,
that's
including
this.
kittens and
Pretty
puppies.
cool to watch.
It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work for Fix-It. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of Project Assembly.
Alright, so that will unlock milestone tiers 3 and 4. Let's go up and have a look. Alright, tier 3. Coal power. There we go. How's that? I can set up a coal powered generator. water extractors, pipelines. I can scan for coal. Vehicular transport, tractors and trucks. Basic steel production. Because I need the versatile framework for phase 2 anyway. The Xenobash is actually not too bad. And then tier 4 blueprints. Those are going to become really handy later on, further into the game. Logistics Mark 3. Advanced steel. Oh, that's where you get the level 2 mine. Oh, you don't. Oh, really? You don't get status until there? Oh, wow. That's pretty late. Expanded power. Hypertubes. Hypertube cannons. Yes! Not without jetpacks, though. I don't want to launch myself through a cannon and accidentally go splat at the other end. Alright, so I need 150 reinforced plates, which are actually being made now, so that shouldn't be a problem, but I don't have enough of them. That's right, I need to go finish upgrading the limestone conveyor belt. Because it was just that other one down the other ends that wasn't finished yet. That was just this one that needed upgrading. There we go. So now that is going to pull all the limestone out. The limestone node was down there, so what I'm thinking I might do is just to up the concrete production is put another mine there and then just bring it up to here and then just stack it on top like I did with the iron one over there, just so that way it's all properly set up neat. Ah, it wasn't supposed to fall off that. Oh, there's another iron node there if I need it. Cool. I've got one iron node there, another one over there. I've already got the 2 up there, so I've got 4 running at the moment. And there's another one there if I need it. So there's plenty of iron. But I was seeing how these are going. Like, this looks like they're backing up, so yeah, they're backing up. Which I don't mind. I'd rather have too much resources than not enough. And these are just chugging away, doing their thing. And that's filling up with that. Backed up? No, it's not backed up. It's just producing very slowly. Yeah, this is pretty much running out, so it needs 60 a minute. Only producing 30 a minute, so actually I need another one of these to feed into this. How much? Okay, so I need to expand. I need to build another constructor. Without putting enough ingots, it's now putting 30. They only require 15 for wire, but that needs 60 wire, but they output 30 each, so I need another constructor. Can I build one? Yes, I can. But I'm gonna have to just rejig things around a little bit. Just put that there, do that like that, because I'm gonna have to put a merger here. Try not to get too close this time so I can do that. So I put another constructor, I'll put the original constructor back there. Actually, I might move it back a little bit. Just a smidge. There should do. Yeah, because I can reach that. Just in case later on, so I can this smelter back open as well. So I've got to put a splitter here with the ingots. And then put the smelter back there. I'll just go to the Mark 1 conveyors for this. So set that straight and there we go. So that's that sorted. Copper, whack that in there. Then just put all that into there. Right, now over here I want to build a wider platform. Bloody penguin whale thing. He's stuck too. I can't move him. Yeah, clear that. Now let's try it. Yep, run away, you pain in the ass, stupid thing. Those things just drive me nuts. And I've put that. Yeah, I've done that wrong way. That's the wrong way around. That way. Right. Now I can... Still in the way. Oh my god. Can you just like... Go away. Stupid creature. Right, there we go. Then I can put the storage crate back where it was. And then chuck all that back in there because I don't need it anymore. Oh crap. Supposed to keep that. Right. And then I just needed to put a conveyor belt. That. Connect. Ah, what am I doing? That one to that one. I'm missing cables. Of course I am. I just deleted a whole stack of it. Because I'm an idiot. Right, that's there. There we go. Now it's powered. I'm going to connect that to that as well. That'll help. Now, the next constructor... can go there. Cables. Now, I just need to power it. And what I might do is delete this wire and chuck it here. That one to that, and then that one to that. How am I doing for consumption? Maximum consumption of 157 for a 180 capacity. Okay, so that's fine. I've got plenty of power. Yeah, so that's all powered now, so now that should be fine. All this leftover copper, I'll just chuck that in there. And chuck all the wire in there, so that way it's out of my inventory because I don't need it. Right, so I'm thinking what I might do is here, I might just run a path. I've got to expand my concrete anyway. So while I'm waiting for more reinforced plate, I'll expand the limestone. I'll just do like a big path out this way, so that way I can just put the conveyor belts up to here and do that. Just to neaten it up a little bit, you know. Alright, that should be fine, so I can send that that way. And then what I want. Then what I want to, what I want to do here, delete those, I don't need them. I want to build a foundation. Actually, maybe just go 2. This should be fine. What have I done there? Don't need that. Don't need that. Alright, so what I'm going to quickly do is just delete that temporarily. Delete that temporarily. Move that over top. Jump over the top. Grab the mine. Should be level. Alright, I'm gonna have to use conveyor lifts for this one. So what I want to do, I might chuck a level, just a 2-meter foundation there, so I can level that out. And then just do that. Oh, actually, you know what? Do this instead. Turn zoop off. Right, there we go. That should work. Back up here. Now I'm gonna get back up there. Alright, let's build a ramp. I need a ramp up. That ain't gonna help me. There we go. Just so I can get up here. Right. I was building a conveyor belt. From there. I'll just build it to here for now. And then build the conveyor lift. Right, and I saw a thing earlier today about making a miniature conveyor. Like you stick one of, I don't know if this actually works, but we'll see. Kind of like stick that like that. I think that might have actually worked. Funny enough, it did work. But I've got this one set too far forward. Alright, so let's just quickly fix that. I need my Mark II conveyor belt. And, That's the wrong way around. Instead of putting it right on the edge, chuck it there. Then put the conveyor pole there. Or was it there? No, I think that's too far forward, so get rid of that one. Put the merge there. That there. And then there. Get rid of that. Then just connect that to there. Get rid of that. Straight, so it's nice and curved, and there we go. We have a miniature conveyor lift. Haha! I did a thing, and it worked. Alright, now it's going to move the conveyor belt over onto the path properly. Connect that to power. I want to build I can't build a power pole at the moment, so okay, let's just connect that to there for now. Alrighty, I need my reinforced plates back, so I'm going to delete these. I'm out of plates. There, delete it. Come on, click on it. Alright, and I'm going to move these around as well. I'm going to put the merge on this, the splitter on this side instead. To here. Actually, hang on. I want that the wrong way around. No. Ah. No! Stop it. Yeah, that'll work. Right. What's it doing now? I gotta run that over to there. Can I do it? Yes, I can. Not too far. How much further? About there. And then just to here. I can't see where I'm clicking. Yep. There we go. Now that's set up. I just need to get some wire so I can sort this out myself. Sort out the power situation, get the power poles properly set up. What do I need for another mine? Just another portable mine. Okay, I'll reconstruct. Oh, I need my equipment thingy up there. You know what, I'm just going to delete it and take it downstairs. I'm going to need it more downstairs than upstairs. I'll just build it on this side. There we go. Now, for a portable mine, there we go. I just need one of those. There we go. So that'll get me the next mine that I can use to get more limestone out. Have I got enough No I don't, but I will need it anyway. I'm going to pinch it because I'm going to need it for my conveyor belts. Right, that's what I was doing. Nope, done the wrong one there. Delete that. Actually, you know what? Get rid of that one. Make that to there. And that one to there. There we go. And then I can run this one just down the side here. As far as it will go. However far it'll let me. Which is to here. And delete that one. Put another one in. This is all just temporary, by the way. And chuck it there. Just so I can... Ooh, wrong button. And then connect that one there. And that should power both of those, which it is. Great. Run another one of these to this edge here. And one of these down. I don't want it to clip onto that, so actually I might just put it on the corner here. And then just... I fell off. I wasn't supposed to do that. There we go. And then put the other one here. Connect that one to power. Actually, connect it to there. There we go. Alright, so that'll power up my limestone mine. And then I'll go grab another limestone mine. I got enough to make that. Right, so what I want to do is I want to run it this way and there. So I'm going to... No, wrong one. I want the zoop. Just run that out there. Then this one here. Run it out to there. Delete those. I don't need them. And then I'm going to build a couple of larger foundations. We're about here should do. Oh, no, I want vertical. There should do. Actually, I might need a level 2 on that one. So I can go there. And delete those. Just gonna chuck 4 of them on. That should work. No, okay, it's not low enough. I need to go another... Get rid of that one and just delete that. Right, that should work now. And then square that off. Which it is. Good. I'm going to delete these 2. And that. Sorry, my other computer just decided it wanted to turn into a jet engine all of a sudden. Random. That's your level 4 foundation there. And I'm gonna pop that one there. I think that should be high enough. It is not. Alright, let's try that again. Otherwise, if I don't do it right, it's going to drive my OCD nuts. That should be right now. Now I need to get up there. Jump. There we go. I'm not going to have enough resources to connect the conveyor belt. So let's just get that powered up. Just back there, that'll do for now. It's only just powering the one machine anyway. Alright, my phone just went off. Right, back to it. Let's see how far I can get this. I'm thinking I might even just like a merger here because it's leaving like a decent enough gap that I can just. Oh, that's right. That one didn't line up right. Pop that one there. Let that one curve. That to there. Alright, and there we go. That is my limestone production. Because yeah, there's enough gap that it can fit more resources onto the same conveyor belt, because they're only moving at like 120 a minute, and which is what these two combined are reducing anyway, so that's plenty. Still looks very slow though, but it's working. There we go. Alright, just a bit of a gap there once that all sorts out, but once it's all sorted, it'll figure itself out. Alright, so I've done the smart plating, so that's done. Oh, excuse me. Now I just need 50 rotors, 500 cable. Cable I got plenty of, that I know. So let's get the cable done. Split that and get rid of that. What did I need for rotors? Screws and iron rods. Okay, so let's go get a whole stack of screws. I think I need like 3 stacks of screws. I don't have enough iron rods now, but luckily I have plenty of those. There we go. Let's construct the 50 I need, so I can sink that into the coal power. Let that go, because then once I get that, I can unlock the coal power, which was the goal for this episode, was to unlock the coal power. Oh yeah, nearly there. Fortunately, it's actually not too long. Alright, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Oh, I don't need more than that, do you? And then I just need another, yeah, whole bunch of reinforced plate. Unfortunately, I don't have enough of that. So let's just sink all that in, sink that in, And I'll wait for the 150 reinforced plates before I go sinking that in. I'm feeling I'm out of grass, which I am. Put that into there. Oh yeah, I got plenty of biofuels. Heaps of solid biofuel. I'm going to grab a stack for myself so I can use that for the chainsaw. I don't think the chainsaw takes any other fuel. Yeah, it only requires biofuel. Alright, so that's fine. Power-wise, I haven't checked that in a while. Maximum consumption of 162 for a capacity of 180, so that's still fine. Pretty much it's just the reinforced plates that I'm waiting on now. I've got... how many do I have? I've got 72. I need 150. So I'm wondering what if I just grab a whole stack of screws and stuff and I just make them myself. Just to try and speed up the process. If I grab a stack. 23. Grab another stack of screws out of here. There we go, 2 stacks of screws. Let's see how many I can make. 50. Alright, well let's just craft the 50. And if I'm lucky, by the time I craft all this, I might have enough to unlock the coal power. So we're just waiting on this. Unfortunately, I have to sit here and wait for it to finish. Alright, I'm just checking my phone while I'm waiting. I tend to do that when I'm just sitting here. I'm just like, you know what? Might as well catch up on my messages and make sure everything's going alright. Alright, that's 51. There we go. Let's see how many I've got. Already pre-made. 98, so that's... oh, come on. It's 149. Oh, there we go. 150. Done. Alright, let's go sink that into there. And launch. There we go. Coal power unlocked.
Milestone reached. Power production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner. Water is also necessary to run the coal-powered generator and will require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source. To assist with locating and identifying water, Fixit has compiled this guide.
On the other side
Water is a
of those
somewhat
hills
reflective liquid and it may have thick vegetation growing
coal
nearby.
nodes.
To test if something is water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your
before I end the
suit, it is
stream,
probably water.
I'm fairly certain, if I remember right, because on my last playthrough, I had, where I'm currently building, is where I had my nuclear power plant set up. And it was supposed to be my area for my second resource base. And I was using coal for something. I think it was steel production. I'm fairly certain steel is on the other side. Oh, not steel. Coal is on the other side of those hills, which is actually quite a long way away. I might not even bother. It's too far. But I'm pretty sure it is. I think there's something like 4 nodes, and I think there's 2 normal. And can I unlock coal? Oh yeah, I can unlock. There we go. I can scan coal. Why am I going over there if I can just scan it? Yeah, there we go. I've got 1, 2 normal, and 2 impure. So if I put a mine on each one of those, I think on the impure with level 1 mine I get about 30 per minute and 60 out of each normal. So that's what, 60 times 3, it's 180. What? No, it's that thing. Yeah, so it's 180 coal per minute I'll get out of those 4 nodes with 4 level 1 mines on each of the coal nodes. Go away! Leave me alone. But yeah, there we go. So I've unlocked the coal power. So I think in the next episode, I'm going to start expanding on that. Right, what do I need for modular frames? I need 3 reinforced plates. So for 3 reinforced plates per modular frame, I get 2 modular frames. So 25 divided by 2 is what, 13? Or just round up to 13. So that's 13 of that, so there's 13 times 3, it's 39, so round it up to about 40 reinforced iron plate. I should be able to get the 25 modular frames. I don't have enough. I've only got 17. If my math is right, which it probably isn't because I am terrible at math. This game really makes you think. So there we go, so I'm going to call an end to that episode. So pretty much summary of what we've done for this episode. Completed phase 1 and unlocked coal power. That's the only milestone I've done so far in this episode, is just unlock coal power, which is great because then I don't have to worry about collecting biofuel anymore. I've unlocked, well not unlocked, but I've built the MAM and I've started doing some research on that and got that started. I've doubled up my limestone mine, so now I'm getting plenty of limestone for the constructors to create concrete. And I've just remodeled, well not remodeled, but relaid out the path and all that kind of stuff, so that way it's a bit more even. So that way, that's what my OCD is like for this game. It's got to be it all lined up properly, and I'm not a spaghetti builder. It's got to be lined up. It's got to be not symmetrical, but lined up right. So that way I can connect all of these together, and everything will line up perfectly. Right. Yeah, that was pretty much it. So yeah, unlocked. Well, completed phase 1. So I'm up to phase 2 now. Doubled up my limestone production. Fixed up my cable production, which I didn't really need, but I figured while I'm now, might as well. Unlocked coal power, fixed up the limestone mine. So I got a little bit done. So I think in the next episode is I'm going to go hunting for the coal. I know where it is. I've just got to go and get it. I think what I'll do is in the next episode I'll unlock this vehicular transport milestone, so that way I can get trucks. And what I might look into doing is setting up an automated truck stop kind of thing at the coal mine and here, so that way it can transport the coal from there. Or do I just build the coal mines over there and connect the power line, just run the power lines to here? That might be oh no, because then I've got to run paths all the way, foundation bases all the way, and it's gonna too much materials. Yeah, probably is just to use trucks, and then just like set up a truck stop somewhere to unload the coal, and then have another one over at the coal mines to load the coal. I think I might just do that. It might be easier just to do that, because I've never really experimented with automating trucks and stuff like that, and trains. In my last playthrough I never did that. I just did it all manually. So I think in this one I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to set up like truck paths and all that kind of stuff, and train lines later on in the game. But for now, that is that. Everything is going good. And yeah, next episode we'll start going on to coal power. Alright, I'm going to call it an into the stream and the episode for that, and that'll do it for today. So, no, thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one, and we'll start playing with power. Alright, thanks for that, and I'll see you around.